Hello, I'm on a few minutes late. Just wanted to say hi. I am Andrea from Happy Cloud Creations. I am jumping on today to go over last week, which is now is week 6 of the Finish Those UFQs. Sorry. I might wait a couple seconds. So my technology was acting up a little bit. That's why I'm on a couple minutes late. Sorry about that. If you haven't downloaded your Finish Those UFQ project tracker yet, you can do that. This is a free PDF on my website, happycloudcreations.com. That's kind of what we're focusing on in this Quilt Along group this month. We focused on that in November, and we're focusing on that this month, December, finishing some of the unfinished quilts we have lying around in a pile, in a tote. Finish those projects. So the PDF has 15 spots where you can list 15 quilts, and then you can check it off when you finish the blocks, finish the top, basted it, quilted it, and bound it. So last week, so the beginning of week 6 started Friday. So the Friday to Friday before that, I did not get much done at all. So I had, what was it, Friday night or Saturday morning, I did a little bit of hand binding on my Happy Flower Garden Quilt. I showed this to you guys last week. This was actually a quilt along in this group that had ended in July of 2018. So from Friday to Friday, I only had time to hand bind, sew the hand binding onto the back on one side of the quilt. I only sewed like one day out of last week, which is not typical for me. Usually I try to get a little sewing in every morning before my kids go to school, after my husband leaves for work. But, so I think I did sewing Monday, and then Tuesday after lunch, my stomach started disagreeing with me. So I've mentioned it before on here that I have Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is inflammatory bowel disease, and that is an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your body. And so mine decided to flare up on Tuesday after lunch, and it got so bad that I think I got a blockage. So from Tuesday night to Friday morning, I couldn't eat, or I was trying to drink things, but I could not keep them down. But finally, I was able to keep some water down on Friday morning. So I started feeling better once I was able to drink some water, and then yesterday and the day before, I was able to eat a little bit of food. So today I have a lot more energy, and I am not a dead zombie. It was pretty bad, because when that happens, I have no energy, and I just have to lay in bed and try to sleep off the pain. So if you're ever having digestive issues, pain, go to your doctor. Don't wait. I think back in 2008 when I was diagnosed, I had waited 6 months to actually figure out what was going wrong, and I think I caused a lot of scar tissue, and so that's what I'm having problem with right now, is all that scar tissue. So sometimes life gets in the way and you don't get to do as much sewing as you want to do. But my sewing is mostly a hobby. This is a hobby business for me. It's not like our main income. My husband works. So being able to take those days off and just do nothing. I had no energy to even knit or watch shows. I was just in bed trying to sleep. So now that I'm feeling better, hopefully I can start tackling my list a little better. over the weekend, I did have enough energy to sit and watch shows and finish binding this Happy Flower Garden Quilt. So this one, I finished the top in 2018. I basted it, but I hadn't quilted it. And so with this challenge with you guys, I've been able to finish quilting it and bind it, which I'm so happy. This quilt comes in baby, it comes with directions from a baby, throw, queen, and king size. Excuse me. And then it also comes in a large block version, which this is the large block version, and then a small block version. So it's actually like 2 patterns in one. I'll put the links in the description of this video if you want to go check out that pattern. It's not on paper because there's those 2 different versions. The small block version has more blocks per quilt, and the large block version just has the, 12 blocks, 3 by 4 rows with the 3 different blocks. So I'm so happy to finish that. I need to wash and dry it, and then I'm going to take some photographs and put it in my shop. The second thing I wanted to accomplish last week was quilting my Happy Block Swap quilt, which obviously I had no energy to do that. So I'm hopefully going to finish that this week. I want to finish quilting it, attach the binding, and then at night plug away at hand sewing that binding on. So hopefully, I don't know if I'll get it done by Friday. We'll see. Friday is week 7 of the finish those UFQs. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish that by Friday. We'll see. It all depends on a new pattern I'm writing. So I wrote up a new pattern that may be a contender for the next quilt along in this group. I had said before that the next quilt along will probably be in January. And I have been writing up this new quilt pattern. And I was looking on Hawthorne Supply Company's Black Friday sale last weekend. Was it last weekend? The weekend before. And I saw this gorgeous, super gorgeous fabric. Show it to you. It's called Road Trip, and it's by Allison Glass. It's just gorgeous, and it's going to be perfect for this pattern that I'm doing. It is a 16-inch block pattern. For the throw size, I'm using, for my main colors, I'm using 6 different 2/3 yard cuts to make it scrappy. There's too many pieces in one block to make it back quarter friendly, but it's definitely scrappy friendly, and I was able to use 3rd yard cuts. And you could basically use 1/3 cut yard per block. So I'm really excited to use these. I've never used Allison Glass fabric before, but I saw this and I'm like, oh, it's gorgeous. Those strawberries, those florals, stripes. The stripe actually is kind of like a little bubbled. I don't know if you can see that. They'll focus on that. And I wasn't sure what color to do as the background fabric. So I asked you guys in my stories, and I asked over in my Instagram stories, and someone had mentioned a gold color. And so that will focus. Picked out that greenish color here. I took it to my Kona cotton card, and it actually matches wasabi like perfectly. So I ordered some wasabi from stashfabric.com, and I got my shipping notification a couple minutes ago. So if I get that background fabric in the mail this week, I may cut into this fabric and start that pattern. I'm hoping to get the quilt pattern to my testers soon as possible, to be able to get the pattern to you guys by January if we want to do that quilt along in January. If not, if you don't like my new quilt pattern, we might choose a different one of my already published patterns, and I will give you like a 25% discount on that pattern just because it is a quilt along and I like everybody to be able to participate, so I like to give a big discount on that. Right now all of my patterns are 20% off, just as a little winter sale, and that'll end December 20th. So if there's a pattern that you've been looking at and you didn't realize they're on sale right now, they're on sale for 20% off. Anyways, so I actually added that. It's going to be called Flower Party. I think it's going to be called Flower Party. So I added it to my list of finishing those quilts because, you know, I was really good last month and I didn't cut into any new fabric. So I thought, hey, this month I can cut into some fabric and it won't be bad, right? Nobody will be upset with me that I didn't follow the only finishing these. That's kind of why I said 1 hour a week. I want to focus on finishing unfinished things. And then that way I can actually work on some new stuff the rest of the week. But we'll see. So tomorrow morning, I'm definitely going to quilt my Happy Block Swap quilt. I got so little amount of quilting left to do on that one. So hopefully I can finish that tomorrow morning. And then Wednesday morning, attach the binding. That's my goal for this week. So I hope you guys are enjoying this little challenge and are able to finish some of your unfinished quilts. I know I've been seeing in the group, lots of people still posting. Make sure to post because I know there's a lot of people in this group. And some of you guys are just lookers and you're not posters. So post. We want to see everybody's progress. And it's encouraging to see other people finish their quilts. And it gives other people ideas, color combos. And I just like seeing people's quilts, and it's exciting and encouraging to me when you guys finish. So I will be on here hopefully this Friday. I'm not sure what time yet. I will post an event in the group. Hopefully my intestines cooperate this week and are nice to me and I don't get sick again. And I will be here on Friday and talk to you guys about what I actually accomplished this week and what my goals are for next week. So you guys have a great day, great rest of the week, and I will see you on Friday.